Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Alakazam Live. As usual, I'm joined by Wayne Goodman, but I've got a treat for you, not so much for me. He's joining us here in the studio. It's Wayne Goodman.
Hello! Thank you very much, thank you all.
How are you, mate?
I'm very good, and good to be back here at HQ.
It certainly is. It's good to have you back, mate.
It's been a busy morning so far. I've had quite a lot of stuff going on, and yeah, it's been busy in the shop and some filming.
I can see extra people sitting by you as well.
You can see them as well?
Yeah, I can see their arms. Look.
I thought it was just me. I thought I was hallucinating.
So let's bring them in and explain what's going on, Wayne.
Well, 1 year of school. Yeah, we've got quite a few visitors today at HQ. In fact, to my right, it looks like a Right Rogues gallery in there, doesn't it? Look at it. last time I was in front of that many people, they said not guilty. Look at that. Yeah, we've got. So we always talk about the Discord, and we always talk about the Zoom meetings that we do and how we get people on from the Zoom. And we have this little community group that everyone meets on the Zoom and talks and chats. And we've all come down to HQ today for like a therapy session. It's been great. So over here we've got the man himself, Mr. Andy Chase.
Hello, how are we doing?
Hello, hello.
Mr. Chase.
There we go. And over this side we've got Charlie, my daughter.
Charlie.
Oh, she's got all shy now. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring people on throughout the course of the live, and they can come on and tell us about their Discord and Zoom experience and why they're part of the group. And we might even have Sam do a trick for us. And
Sam, for everyone that does it, you don't mind us saying your name, do you, Sam? So Sam is Zombie Guy,
yes,
I believe, that you always see popping up on the chat as well. So he's going to be on
he's very on the Discord. What's the word I'm looking for? Active on the Discord. And also in our group as well, and he did, and well, I'll talk about that in a minute actually, but he did something very special a couple of weeks ago. So yes, it's it's going to be good. And Andy's part of the Discord as well.
I am.
In fact, you're an admin on the Discord.
I am one of the admins on the Discord.
So you make sure that I don't muck about and I'm not like too power.
Keep an eye on Wayne.
Don't argue with me. Yes. So it's we've got our little group, and yeah, it's been going a while now, hasn't it?
Yeah, over 2 years now.
I think so. Yeah, it's very good, and we always have a good laugh, and we have a good banter with people, but also we're there to help people. I was going to say this in a minute, but I'll say it now. Sam, who's going to be coming on in a minute, did his first ever gig. Was it 2 weeks ago, Sam?
Well done, Sam.
So yes, he did his first ever gig and did very well apparently, and it was just for family and some family friends and stuff. But he's only a young lad. I should say Sam's only young. How old are you, Sam? 6? 14. and he does get a lot of banter aimed his way. He deals with it well, doesn't he?
He does,
a couple of tears, but
he's a good lad.
Yeah, he's a good lad, and he's working well. He's been working hard, and he's been learning some stuff. And he did his first gig, which is amazing. And Charlie's been busy today, haven't you, Charlie? You've been behind the camera, filming earlier on. So that's what we like to do. We like a bit of child labour, make them work. It's all good. So you had a busy weekend as well, Pete.
Yes, I did. I want to say a big hello to John Williams. We were at the Wessex Magic Convention. Myself and Jenny went, and do you know what? It felt so good to be back out there at a convention, demonstrating stuff, seeing some old friends, making some new ones. And I always loved the smaller conventions. And I think there's going to be more smaller ones. I think everything goes in cycles.
Yeah.
And like 20 odd years ago, there was loads of little Magic Club conventions. Then it sort of petered off a bit. I think it's going to come back because I think they're great days.
I remember two small conventions. The first one was the Bishop Stortford Day, which was the Supreme Magic Day. So it was primarily aimed at kids and family entertainers, but there was also close-up lectures as well there, which was a fantastic day. But one of my favourites was the Peterborough Sailing Exchange Day, which still goes on. And I was about 13 years old the first time I went, and I went on the bus. And I said to the bus driver, I said, "Oh, how far is this place from the bus station?" And he said, "Oh, we're going past that. I can drop you off. You stay on the bus. We go past it. I'll drop you off." So he said, "Well, why are you going then?" I said, "It's a magic convention." And he went, "How old are you?" And I was like 13. And he said, what time are you coming back? And I said, it finishes at 5. He said, well, if you wait until 6 outside there, we'll pick you back up on the way past coming back. So, because that's on the route. So I got a lift right to the door and picked up at the door as well. But I saw Simon Lovell for the first time at that convention. It was the first lecture I ever saw, and he just changed the whole way, I see magic. It was fantastic. So the one-day conventions, I think they have a special place. And for me they do anyway. They're always good fun and good couple of lectures and
they had such a strong lineup for a smallish convention. I don't know how many people they had going. I don't think it could have been more than maybe 100, 110. But they had, Richard Jones in the evening show. They had Jamie Raven. They had, I can't remember their name, but there was an illusion act that appeared at Blackpool. That everyone said were amazing. Me and Jenny didn't stay for the show, but they had such a great lineup. And in the day, they had Noel Quarter lecturing, they had Paul Gordon lecturing, Craig Petty lecturing.
Wow!
So it was a strong lineup
for
a one-day convention. It was really good, really good. And the great thing about one-day conventions as well is you're always made to feel like part of the family. You get to see the same faces and. John Williams, like I said, he's one of our customers. He was there, and it was great to see him. Great to see a lot of our customers and friends. Lee Alex said, "Hope Harry's feeling better." Yeah, he's feeling a lot better now. Thank you, Lee. So we have got a few trailers to drop today. One of the trailers, the first trailer we're going to play, is for the effect that came out last Thursday, which is phenomenal. In fact. It's so good, we have already sold out of it.
I have a memory of that.
Very well done. So this is Memories by Nicholas Mavresis. Here's the trailer. We are taking pre-orders for the next batch, which should be in stock in around about 7 to 10 days. So here we go with Memories.
We make a statement. That's the easiest drawing duplication you will ever learn, and you will learn it within 10 seconds after I explain how it's done. It always amazes me how photographs can evoke and convey so many emotions, feelings, memories. These specific pictures evoke emotions of my past. You can take any picture that you like, anyone, that one. Okay, just have a look at it, don't show me, okay? Okay, keep it to yourself, and I'm going to draw something. Mentalist is not an easy thing to do, okay? Believe me. People think that it's easy, but it's not. And I want to tell you that I'm not a good artist, okay? Okay, I think that's it. I think you will agree that I knew what you are thinking of, okay?
Yeah.
Can you show the people what you are thinking of? The Rubik's Cube. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty close, right? Okay, just hold it against your chest.
Okay.
Now, Mike, we're going to take that part, place it between your hands. Don't look at it yet. Okay. Okay, Joe, you can replace the packet there.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with you. So try to send me that picture, and I will try to outline it here in the air. Okay.
Okay.
And you tell me if what I'm getting makes sense, right? So I'm going to do that. It makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So tell me what were you thinking of?
It's a slice of pizza.
The pizza that I really enjoy eating, right? My favorite junk food. Yeah, I'm sorry to admit that. Okay. So you haven't even looked at the cup, right? Yeah, but it's funny because I get a transmission. I think, transmission. I think this is something that my grandparents used to own. It doesn't work anymore, but I think it's their TV. I think it's a TV. Can you show Are you sure that?
Oh, come on. Yes.
Well done. Very good.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Let's do that.
Right guys, so that's memories. You can pre-order from the next batch, which will be 7 to 10 days, and they should be in. And there is a Facebook group. If you did purchase it, go and join the Facebook group, and the after shows should be in your accounts if you go to the after show section. So Wayne,
Yes.
the arms have changed. Not yours.
Charlie,
Yep.
you've changed.
So introduce us, Wayne.
So over on this side, there we go, this way, we have got Clifford,
Howdy, everyone.
the big red dog.
That's me.
And over on this side, we've got the Sam.
Clifford and Sam.
No, the Sam.
The Sam.
The Sam. This is
ALAKAZAM.
ALAKAZAM, yeah.
Yeah.
So how did your first show go?
Oh, it went really well, thanks. There was lots of clapping, which I'm glad. And yeah, I'm surprised that none of the tricks went wrong in any way, because for a first show, usually you expect something to go wrong at least once. But it all went smoothly. Of course, I used mostly AlakazamMagicUK tricks as well as the one I'm about to perform
Nice
here.
advert
So,
there. See what he did there, see what he did
yeah.
there.
But the one he's chosen to do today is not an AlakazamMagicUK trick,
No.
which is quite frustrating.
I'm
So anyway,
so sorry,
carry on.
I'm so sorry.
Unbelievable, Sam. You had one chance to
job,
make
I know.
one chance to make an impact, and you come in here and you're unbelievable.
No, but trust me, it's a great trick. It's a great trick.
How are you going to cut Clifford in half on this table? It's going to take hours.
It takes long enough just to do one leg.
Oh no. So horrible, aren't you, Wayne?
Me? No, I'm lovely. Clifford. I'm going to turn my back on him now he said that. I can't kick him off like I normally do, can
Be
I?
after a Zoom chat.
And Clifford, you're part of the Zoom group as well.
I am
You
indeed.
come on and talk and stuff. And
I do, yeah.
Yeah, how do you find it?
That's great. Brilliant. I mean, it doesn't matter what your skill level is. It doesn't matter if you're the most professional or anything. It's so helpful. I've got so much out of it.
That's
From
really
the
good.
likes of Wayne and Andy and even Pete sometimes pops on and says hello. And it's just so, yeah, it really has done me wonders personally.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, it's been brilliant. It's been brilliant.
It's a great thing. It is a great thing. The Zooms are brilliant as well. Just to jump on it. I mean, the Discord is great, but you always put the Zoom code on there, don't you? So anyone can join.
Under the top section, so on the left-hand side of the Discord, you've got all the different rooms, and the top section is like the AlakazamMagicUK room. So when we're putting up live shows or the streaming, or this will go up in there as well. Whenever we do that, it goes into those rooms at the top. That's like our admin section, but anyone can access them and see what's going on. And then underneath that, then you've got the social rooms and the chat rooms. And in there's a room called Zoom codes, and whenever a Zoom is opened, we put the code into there. And you don't have to wait for us to do it. If you want to host your own Zoom, if you want to, it's a lot more reliable than Discord for the long video calls.
Yeah.
I think if you're going on Discord for half an hour, it's fine. But if you're going to be on there for longer than that, it starts to lag, the time lapse starts to happen. So with the Discord, you can put the code up there, people can jump onto the Zoom, come on, say hello. And yeah, it's just, like I say, it's a really welcoming, really friendly little arena, and people can enjoy themselves.
Yeah, and there's no pressure to come on and perform anything.
No.
There's none of that. You're treated as part of AlakazamMagicUK fan, which I think is incredible.
Yeah, some nights like we just chat, some nights we perform tricks, we have like special trick nights, bring a trick, but there's no pressure. If you don't want to talk or you don't want to perform, you can just sit there and listen, it's fine. And I would not be as far as I am without this Zoom chat. It's helped me a ton, so yeah.
100% agree with that.
That's I mean, that was the whole point of it, really, wasn't it, Pete? Was to create a community where people can go to, and people can be part of it and not have to worry about You know, oh well, I'm not as good as them, or I can't do this. I mean, you've been working for the last few weeks. You've been working through a little list of sleights that you've got to learn.
Yeah, I have, and it's been going all right. Some of them are more complex than others, but I have been trying my best to make them look as good as possible. So, yeah.
So
you have to remember
that's what it's about, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It is about that. And I know that Wayne's been giving you Wayne and Andy have been giving you homework to sort of brush up on.
Watching DVDs, learning moves, figuring things out for myself.
Better than school homework, isn't it?
It is way better than school homework, trust me, yeah.
So, Sam, quickly, what advice would you give anyone that's thinking about doing their first gig?
For anyone doing their first gig, when you come in, you've got to have all your pockets organised, but there's so many ways you can do that. You've got to, what I do is I have a little blank card in my top pocket, and I have a list of all the tricks I want to try and do that night. Some of them I might miss out, just for timing reasons, but it helps me stay organised throughout the gig, because without that, sometimes I might forget that I have a trick in my pocket or something like that. And for my first gig, it's working out, so I had to know whether the table would be round, whether the table would be long, just so I could make it as convenient for the other people as possible. And you've got to make it so that it is for the other people. It's not just look at me, look what I can do. It's getting other people involved, so you've definitely got to try and get some audience participation as well. But you've just got to be nice and friendly and have fun as well. If you don't look like you're enjoying yourself, the other people won't either. So yeah, that's some advice I would give.
That is really good.
I know people who've been in Magic for years who haven't grasped that bit yet.
Yeah, that was great advice.
Give me some advice on that.
He heard it all from me and Andy.
So, Wayne, before we drop the next trailer, I just want to answer this question. Ian Cheatham puts, does the person always have to name the actual image themselves? No, they don't. On memories, they don't have to name it at all. So,
can I just say, because
yes.
I wasn't on the live that night because I was working. So I've been doing memories now for about 4 weeks before Blackpool, when you sent me the prototype.
Yeah.
It's so easy. I mean, it's one of those tricks. It feels like you're cheating, because there's no work. It's so easy. It's so beautiful. I mean, I love the cards. I've said this before. I love the cards. I think they feel great. They don't feel like playing cards. It doesn't look like a card trick.
No.
And it's got such a great feel about it. And whenever I do it, whenever I perform for anybody with it, it's just, you can really make that connection with people. And it's so easy. I don't have to think. I don't have to worry about anything. And I was at one gig and they said, oh, can I shuffle the cards? Yeah, of course, there you are. Boom, do it straight away, straight again. There's no worrying about the method, because it's all just there for you. It's so beautiful and easy to use. So yeah, you don't have to worry about people naming things first. You don't have to worry about anything. You just have to enjoy it and perform the effect. It's great. Okay. And if you haven't got it, pre-order it now.
Yeah, and John says, are the cards forced?
No.
And see, that's the beauty of it as well. It's such a clever, simple method, but it can be adapted to any situation. If someone was to pick up the deck and drop them, mix them, shuffle them, you can still do it. There's so many things you can do with this deck. Now, if you wanted to force images from the deck, you certainly could. So if there was a specific image that you wanted to build a story around, or you wanted to predict or whatever, yes, you can force an image, but you don't have to. The routine Nicholas does on the trailer with 2 people, there's no force there at all. No force at all.
That's my favourite routine.
Yeah.
That's such a beautiful, the 2-person routine is just, I was very lucky at Blackpool because I helped out with his lecture, and so I was on stage when he performed Personalities and Memories, and he did the 2-person routine with me and the guy who we had up to help with the other trick. And just sitting there watching him doing it live was just like, wow, this is such a great trick, such a great routine, such a great effect. And I really got caught up in it. But yeah, it's fantastic. And yeah, there's no force, there's nothing. They choose a card, you draw what they've chosen.
Yeah.
It's literally as simple as that. And the statement that he makes at the beginning of the trailer, where he says, "You'll learn this 10 seconds after I tell you how it's done. You'll know exactly what you're doing," is not a word of a lie. It is that simple.
Yeah, no, it really is. And we don't usually record the after shows, but this time we did, because we actually share, I think, 3 or 4 brand new routines to do with memories that weren't included on the actual tutorial.
Nice.
So if you purchase it, and if you have purchased it and you weren't aware, log into your Academy section, the after show section, and you should have the video there where you'll see all the additional routines and little tips we got for it as well. So that will be waiting in there with you. So Wayne,
yes,
you've got something to show us as well.
I have.
Where is it?
Oh, it's right here. I'm looking at it right now.
Go on then. I'm going to bring you full screen, and remember what I said, you've got 3 minutes, and it's £5 for every minute over.
So this is it. The book is here and in stock. Maxims Primer by Wayne Goodman. There it is. Da, da, da. I'm really proud of this. The book looks beautiful. It really does. It's full of practical advice, information. There's some pictures in there, lots of quotes, lots of stories, and lots of information to help you get started. It's aimed at stage performances, but everything is applicable to close-up as well, such as body language, eye contact, controlling your nerves. It's not about a specific thing, it's about the whole picture. It's about making you the best performer that you can be. So in here you're going to learn, if I go to the chapters very quickly, in here you're going to learn everything about what makes a great performer. You're going to learn, where is the content? There we go. Talking about stage fright, building confidence, making an entrance, audience management, how to engage the audience, which is really important, how to get applause, how to pull applause, how to deal with applause. I'm going to teach you about microphone techniques, about the difference between practice and rehearsal, which a lot of, especially magicians, have no defining. They can't define between the two, between what's a rehearsal and what's a practice. I'm going to talk about scripting and about comedy, and I've also included, which is about 15-20 pages long, my book, The Jedi Performer, which was originally written for this book, but when I first wanted to put it out, I didn't include it, but I have included it. And that is Maxims Primer, available in stock now. It's not released until the 18th of April. However, if you buy it from AlakazamMagicUK, you will get it. It'll be shipped out when you buy it, so you'll get it early. There we go.
Perfect. So they are in stock at AlakazamMagicUK now. Pop over and grab yourself a copy. So I've got another trailer.
Oh,
these have just turned up.
I mean, that's a sexy box, isn't it?
That is
Great
a
box, isn't it?
sexy box. That is great. So everything you need to perform this fantastic effect is in here. And for those of you that don't know what it is, here's the trailer.
Oh.
How the f did you do that? How did you do that?
It was him.
Hey, are you the new Messiah?
Yes, I am. Hey guys, my name's Craig Petty and welcome to Chop. I'll do it in your hand. Hold your hand out for me.
What?
Hold your hand out flat. Chop is a custom designed gimmick that allows you to do the classic chop cup routine with a borrowed cup and a borrowed bill. Imagine walking into any coffee shop or any bar anywhere in the world, borrowing a cup, borrowing a bill, and going into an absolutely mind-blowing chop cup routine. The idea is it uses a ball, it uses a cup, and it uses a magic wand. So the pen, the cup, and the bill. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to take the pen, watch the cup with the dollar bill in it. All you have to do is use that like a magic wand and just point it at the cup. I love the action. Do you know what happens when he does that though, Kelsey?
What happened?
The dollar bill disappears.
What?
Now, look, I know you look confused, but it's really easy. Look, if you just tap the cup like this, what happens is it comes back underneath. Let me do that again. Look, watch. Do you see the... Look, let me go slowly. Watch carefully. It happens on 3. 1, 2, 3. Did you see it go? No, it's right there underneath the cup.
How did you do that?
I'll do
How
it.
did you seriously?
I'll do it in your hand. Hold your hand out for me.
What the fuck?
Hold your hand out flat. It's not going to happen until you say go. And you'll feel it land.
I'm like trying to like figure this out.
Look, that's just the beginning. You can do with this gimmick things that you could never do with a normal chop cup. Imagine being able to do a chop cup routine on a spectator's hand. Imagine being able to just put a cup down on top of a bill and immediately have it vanish. You can do all that and more, but here's the thing. We've combined chop cup with a bill to lemon finale. So just when you think that the whole thing's finished, you make a lemon appear, you cut open the lemon, which is examined by the way, and inside the lemon is the bill that you were using to do the chop cup routine. If that's the one with your name on it, that's going to be the finish to my act, and that'd be incredible. Open it up, have a look.
In your handwriting.
For the first time ever, we've included on this project updated handlings, updated concepts, updated moves, and there's a whole section on other things that you can do with the chop gimmick. We've combined playing cards, coins, sponge balls, mentalism into one package. Now the chop gimmick isn't just a one-trick pony. You can do that, and you can show that that folded up card that you put there from the beginning is actually their signed card. Just that alone, in my opinion, like this has been the biggest secret, and when I came up with it, I was so happy with the concept of having this basically allow you to do an impromptu mystery box anytime, anywhere. And it is, honestly, you try it in the real world, you'll see how strong it is. You will never leave the house without your chop gimmick, because as long as you have it on you, you're going to be able to do absolute miracles. Guys, my name's Craig Petty, and this is Chop.
Where'd you come from?
So there was a few questions we had to answer as well that have just come in. One of them was from...
Was that the Zoom question?
No, there was another one.
Well, while you're finding that...
from Roger, I've got it. Roger Thompson said, I know Nicholas answered it, but we'll answer it anyway. With memories, my eyesight is very bad. Is that a great problem? It's not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. And then we got Gregory who asked, how do you join the Zoom? So I'll pass it over to you.
So again, it's really, really easy. On the Discord page, on the Discord, there is a room there called Zoom Codes, and we share it in there. Now, if you're not a member of the Discord, then all you need to do is go to the AlakazamM site, alakazam.co.uk, and it's on the homepage, isn't it? Join.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So there's a link on the homepage that will take you to the Discord. You can sign up, and on the Discord, if you're not a member of the Discord, on there are regular magic sessions. There we have people like Andrew Smith from the shop come on and do a card session, or coins as well. In fact, I think he's doing coins or mentalism this month. He's going to be doing. We have all kinds of things. It's a very, very friendly community area where you can go on, ask questions, video chat, text chat, whatever you want. It's just a great little community area. And don't tell Peter this, it's free.
What?
I know. It doesn't cost a penny. It's absolutely free. And if you want to watch Andy or me when I do my sessions, or if we get a guest speaker on, they're free as well. It's all free.
We've had Mr. Petty on.
We've had Craig Petty done one. We've had a few people in the past come on and do it. Once the lockdown ended, it kind of people went back to work, etc. But we are going to be bringing back those evenings. We're going to have guest speakers on there. We're going to have guest lectures and well, not really lectures, but just general chats. And people can come on and talk about things, and you can share ideas. You can ask advice. It's a great community area where you can you know, and you don't have to be worried about asking the silly question, because no question is silly. So if you come on and say, guys, there was a great one actually, the guy went on there and put, I'm having trouble with my double lift, could somebody help? And I sent him a message saying, I'm at the ALAKAZAM stand at Blackpool, if you're at Blackpool, come to the stand and we'll talk about it. And then somebody else put up, I can't do an empty count, come over, we'll give you a hand. And so it's a really nice way to really connect with people. And if you're having a problem with something, or you're not sure about something, guaranteed there'll be 10 other people having the same problem. Make it known, we'll help you through it. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. And you did say, like, they're sort of not lectures, they're more talks, but they are teachings. I mean, Craig's done a couple of master classes. I think you mentioned as well, Andy does one a month, doesn't he, where he focuses on different areas. So there's a lot of teaching going on, and even in the evening Zooms, I mean, it is just the Zoom's just a hangout, really. Yeah. So I know when I've been on there, we're all just chatting, and then someone shows something and we just chat about it, but it's just a relaxed chat, really.
There are some times when, like, I'll be on and there'll be a couple of other people on, and we're not even talking, we're all doing our own thing, but the Zoom is just on in the background, and we just all sit there, and then, you know, I'll be watching The Apprentice, and Andy will pop on and go, oh, what do you think of that? And I'm like, I can't believe that just happened, you know. And then it's really weird, because like there'll be nobody on there, and then all of a sudden you'll get like, boom, there'll be 10 people on there, and then there's a big chat for a little while. And, you know, we try and do it like every night if we can, but some nights if I'm working or if there's nobody about to do it, then, you know, it doesn't. But we always post the codes on the Discord. Yeah. So, yeah. And if you want to come on and you want to come and say hello, then we would love to have you on there. There will be one on tonight. I'm driving back from here. I'm hopefully dropping my daughter off about 6:30, so I should be home about 7:30. So I'd say probably from about 8 o'clock tonight. Keep an eye open on the Discord. The code will be published on there, and you can come on and say hello. Brilliant. And if you've got any questions about this, come and ask. Order it first, order it, and then come and ask me some questions. I'll read it to you. It'll be great.
Story time with Wade.
That's it, yeah, why not? Why not? Talking of the Zooms of the Discord, we have been joined by Sean and Better Sean.
How you doing, you alright?
How are you? This is Sean Mann and Sean Churchard. Sean, now you joined the Discord after your lovely other half, Laura, bought you my book. Yes. And then I said you should come and join us on here and chat and stuff. And so it was January, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So how are you getting on with it?
Good, yeah. I mean, I joined the Zoom, I was asking questions about like magic communities, and this was one that popped up, it's one I ended up joining. And I mean, you helped me with the bill switch day one, one that works now and I use every day.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd recommend it.
So Sean, you work in a restaurant as well, don't you? Yes. So you're the manager of a restaurant. Go on, give it a plug. Whereabouts are you?
In Whittam. It's called ACA.
There we go. And what's the restaurant called?
It's ACA.
Oh, ACA. Okay.
Well, you chose the right community there, Sean.
Whittam. Where's Whittam?
Central Essex. Okay. Just outside Chelmsford.
So if anyone wants to go and have some food and see some magic.
100%.
And Sean.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Now we've talked about Sean before, because last summertime, was it last summer, Andy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did Andy Chase and I and Scott Payton, Ultimate Sting Scott. We did a night down in for Andy's sister at her club, and you came down and joined in.
I did, yeah.
And that was all through being on the Zoom and on the chat, and you were a bit. I think you were a bit nervous to begin with, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. I had a few drinks, so.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
That was a great night.
But it was all through talking on the Zoom and building your confidence on there.
Yeah, I don't think we was even talking for that long.
No.
We've done it. When did we do the?
So when was that, Andy?
Last July, wasn't it?
I think it was last July, maybe August.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you hadn't been on there for very long, and then it was sort of like we were talking about it, and you were like, "That's not far from us. That we could come down and watch." And then it was like, "Well, why don't you cut up and do something?" And I don't know. And then boom, yeah, okay, I'll do it. And that was great. And then 10 minutes, literally 5 minutes after we finished the stage show, we were saying like, well, we should do this again soon. And you were like, next time I'd like to do something on stage.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Literally like that quick after, I'd like to do something on stage next time, which is fantastic. It's all about building confidence and about. I always say that magic is a performance art, And it doesn't matter if you just perform, who you perform for. If you just perform for your family or your friends or the guys down the pub, or just for yourself, you just do it to amuse yourself at home. You know, it is a performance art, and if you can, you know, get out and do it for some people. And sometimes stepping out your comfort zone is a really good thing to do, and that's how you get better. Your magic has got better since you put yourself outside your comfort zone and gone, rather than just practicing in my bedroom, I'm actually going to go out and perform this. And now you do stuff at school and on the bus. And
well, it just shows you how many opportunities are available just from joining these Zooms, which are completely free as well. So,
free?
Yeah.
Don't tell Peter. I said don't tell Peter. Oh my God, always, mate.
I've got a little question just come in just about chop. Philip Austin said, is it the same chop routine from 12 to 13 years ago? I use a felt tip and an old £5 note, stopped because of the new £5 and £10 notes. Even though the gimmick is the same, it is a better quality gimmick, but more importantly, Craig teaches you new moves, new sleights, new routines. He's got mentalism routines, he's got an impromptu mystery box, and most importantly, he teaches you how to do it with new notes. So, which is, there's a lot of tricks that people have gone, oh, I'm not doing that anymore because of the new notes and everything else. You can still do it. I mean, Harry does Extreme Burn with the new notes. So everyone was going, as soon as they come out, oh, we can't do that, we can't do this. You can do most of the routines we used to do, and Craig goes over that with this new chop. So if you like the idea of chop, even if you had the old one, I think the new routines, new handlings are worth the price, and the updated gimmick, personally. So that was for Philip Austin. So I've got another trailer.
Before you do that, I was going to say, can Sam do his trick?
Oh, lovely. I'm going to bring you up full screen.
Ooh.
Okay, so be aware of your space so you don't go off shot.
You want to try and keep it here.
Okay, here we go.
Cool. So, first of all, got something in my pocket. We'll come back to that in a bit.
Oh, exciting.
Here I have half a deck of cards. Now, why half a deck of cards? A lot of people ask me this, and it's because this trick was really expensive, so I only had half the money to do it. So, Wayne, could you help me out with this?
Yeah, of course.
So we're going to do a little bit of a test. Do you believe in chance or do you believe in fate?
I believe in chance.
You believe in chance. Okay. We'll try chance first. So the chance is you're going to cut somewhere random in this deck.
Okay.
And could you do that for me? Just cut and
anywhere.
put that cut on the table for me. Thank you. And it was just chance that you cut right there, right?
Yep.
So we just mark where you cut. Now, eventually, I did save up a bit of my money, and I managed to buy the rest of this trick. We've got another half the deck. All right. So, Sean, could you help me out here?
Which
We're going to try Sean Mann, the better Sean. I'm joking. I'm only joking. We're going to try, is it Fate? Yeah, Fate. Yeah. So Fate will have it that you will choose a number. There's about 20 cards here or so. So let's try and choose a number between 10 and 20.
We'll go 12.
12, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. And now, could you add the 2 digits of 12 together for me to get
3.
So 1, 2, 3. I know, it really helps when you know your maths with magic. So we'll pop the card you got to right there, and we'll pop the pack there, just so we know which pack we got it from.
I'll just move that over to there.
Yeah, alright, sorry, I can't.
It's alright, that's okay.
Can't look at the screen all at once. So let's see what card you cut to. The 4 of spades. You happy with that, Wayne?
I'm happy with that.
Alright, can you see where this is starting to go? You see where this is going? We've got half a card, another half a card, one turned over, one face up.
I think I can see what's about to happen.
Yeah. We're going to try and make them match,
okay.
Alright? But in order to make them match, we need this to be like really dramatic, alright? Chance and fate coming together to make 2 cards match, alright? So, we'll start with a really dramatic countdown from 3. You ready? Yeah. Alright? When you're ready.
On 3, 3,
yeah.
2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God! Look, they match. Wait. I'm joking.
That's amazing because they do match.
They do match, and we shouldn't laugh at this amazing miracle because you got this 4 of spades. Yes.
Yep.
This blue back 4 of spades from a red back deck.
Oh.
Yeah, but with that out the way, with that really amazing miracle out the way, you could inspect these cards if you wanted to. Let's actually make the match. So we'll have a drum roll this time. You ready? And they match!
No.
They don't match, do they?
Well, you got that bit. That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that was cool. It's kind of annoying to mess up live on camera. Actually, let me rephrase what I meant. I didn't actually mean that they would match. What I meant was they would match.
Oh.
Alright? Because this here is an envelope. Could you just open that up for me? And in it is a card, a blue back card. And now
Nothing else in there.
no, there's nothing else. Would you mind turning it over for me?
Dun dun
They
dun!
match. Amazing. Thank you. Well, that's our little set of miracles almost over with. Alright, so we've got, amazingly, the 4 of spades from a red back deck, which the 4 of spades is blue. We've got these 2 cards to match this impossible card that was in that envelope. And also, you chose this King of Hearts, the only card in this blank
What?
deck.
Look at that! Nicely done!
Thank you very much. So yeah, that's split decision by Joe Riding.
That was brilliant, mate.
Thank you very
Really
much.
Really, really good.
And it's a great routine as well. So I just leave there for a second. I'll do that.
I told you, didn't I? I found my original split decision that I bought, I don't know, 28 years ago or something. Such a great trick.
It is such a great trick.
You have the bridge side version.
I've
don't
got
you?
the old
Yeah.
Piatnik one.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
Which had all the multicoloured backs and really, really nice.
Yeah,
Great
this is the more
routine.
up-to-date one. That I didn't get it from Alakazam because they don't sell it. But I got it from.
That sounds like a dig, doesn't it?
No, I'm not. I don't mean it as that. But yeah, it's a really cool trick that I performed at my gig, as I said. So yeah, that was a good decision.
You did very well.
Trick. Roger said he believes it was a Jerry O'Connell. Jerry O'Connell did release a wallet for it, which he provided cards, but it is actually a Joe Riding effect.
The Jerry O'Connell wallet holds the 2 halves together, so when you open it up, it looks like a full deck, and then you bring it out and show that you've got 2 halves.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a great effect, and you did it very well.
Thank you very
Very
much.
well.
And you're getting some nice comments in here. That was
Loads of nice comments.
Oh, brilliant.
Perfect. Well done.
Yeah, well done, Sam. And what are you doing now?
Well, the rest of my magic's out in.
That sounds like an excuse. That sounds like an excuse
I mean,
to
we've got a
me.
deck of cards there, so.
But it just shows like the benefit of going out and performing is your presentation just improves, and you learn even from the way you were handling the guys there. You can see that your audience management and your spectator management has already started to get great.
We've been, I wouldn't say harsh with you, but we have been quite strict.
Yeah.
But we do it with everybody. Like if I do something, for instance with the book Maximus Primer, I send Andy the pages when I've written them, and he comes back to me and he says, "That's great. I love that bit. That bit needs changing." And I think that's really important. We can't. There you go. Lovely comment. Thank you, Steve.
Cheers,
Good
Steve.
job. You can't just. Oh yeah, that's great for everything. If there's something does something wrong, then you need to be picked up on it. And you've really taken the instructions well, and you've taken it as it's been intended. And we've said to you that bit's great, but you need to do that bit or change that bit. And you're now 1,000 times. It's light and day between where you were, 8 months ago, 6 months ago, to where you are now. And your confidence has come out in that. And you've done really well with it.
Yeah, I think that element of strictness really just does pay off, though, because it just makes your tricks better. It may sound harsh, but it's not. It's just constructive criticism.
Of course. And magic is a discipline. And that not only in the sense of, it's an art form, etc., but also in that you have to discipline yourself. You have to practice, you have to rehearse, you have to make it the best you can be.
Exactly.
And we would fail you as magicians and as friends and etc. We would be failing if we just said to you, "Oh yes, Anne, that looks great," when it's not. So we tell you because we want you to be better, and you become better.
Yeah, and the great thing as well, just watching that, so I haven't seen you do this before, was you didn't just do the trick, you presented the trick. You performed the trick. You know,
you built up.
Is,
each section was built upon the next one. Oh, we've done that. Now let's move. And now we build again. And now don't forget this has happened. This happened. And now this happens.
Yeah, really well done, mate. And you getting a lot of love from the AlakazamMagicUK family. So I have still got another couple of trailers to drop. So I'm going to drop one now. Both of these are showing us blank screens, so we're going to play a bit of trailer roulette.
Ooh.
And then I'll tell you about whichever it is I press after.
Okay.
Okay, here we go with, we've only had 2 trailers, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, here we go.
Hello, how are you? Good. So let me show you something with this. We have a red deck of cards and a blue deck of cards. So what color do you prefer?
The red one.
The red one, are you sure? Okay, so we're gonna start with the red card, and I will select only one card. Gonna be a prediction, so could be the King of Diamond, the Ace of Clubs, because we have 52 different cards, but I will not show you my prediction. So I will take one from the middle, and I'm gonna leave it there, okay, for later, because now it's your turn. I will ask you to think in one card, okay? Doesn't matter the card, only I will ask you to think in one card and take it from the deck. So what do you prefer? What card do you prefer?
10 of clubs.
10 of clubs. Are you sure, or do you want to change? Yes. Because we have a lot of cards, 10 of clubs. Are you sure? It's here, yes. Right? Between 52 from your deck. Will be amazing if my prediction, my mystery card, is exactly the 10 of clubs. Could be great, and it's as impossible as today. 10 of clubs. It's good, right? But if I am honest with you, this was so easy for me. You selected the 10 of clubs, but for me it was so easy because the 10 of clubs was the only card in my deck. And when I say the only card, I mean the only card in my deck. So thank you for thinking on the 10 of clubs. Thank you so much, yeah?
Right, so that is the free deck, or 3D EK. And these are in stock now. These are an AlakazamUK exclusive. And to me, that first routine on the trailer sold this to me.
Yeah.
I thought, what a great routine.
It's a really nice alternative to the other deck finishes that you can have. It's really beautiful. It's some really nice ideas on there as well. And as well as that routine, you also get a bunch of other, as you saw on the trailer, a bunch of other ideas and routines for it. I think it's one of those that's limited only by your imagination. You know, you can pretty much finish. You could borrow something like a lighter or something and have it appear inside the deck at the end. You know, come back to it at the end, or anything you want that would fit inside there. I think there's lots of possibility and potential for it. Yeah.
100%. I'm just gonna. John said, I'm confused about something. I know there's red and blue cards. Sometimes I hear people talking about red and blue as black, but that's possibly the faces, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there's red, because you've got red and blue back bicycles or playing
faces.
Cards, but the cards and faces, it's a red card or a black card. So if they pick, so that would, a red card or a black card. That's the only reason I could think of as why they would refer to as
unless they've got a black deck, because you can buy black.
Well, yeah, you can buy
black now.
Black cards.
Standard is red and blue, but the faces obviously are red and black.
John, is there a particular thing that you've heard that maybe that might shed some light on it? If there's been a particular incident where you've heard someone refer to it as black, maybe that might give us some insight into it. But apart from that, there's not a lot really I could think about that would apply for that. Well, they've changed again.
Yeah.
Just realised.
So who's this now?
This is Charlie. We met her earlier.
Yes,
and,
we know Charlie.
And this is Hugo.
Hi, Hugo.
Ever. How old are you, Hugo?
I'm 8 years old.
8? I was 9 when I was your age. It's weird, isn't it?
Even though he's not going to perform it for us today, Hugo does know
Yes.
the magic trick with cards. Because his father is a magician.
That's it. Dad, Ryan, part of our Zoom group. And you've picked up a magic trick today, haven't you? Which one have you got?
I chose the Mummy Mystery.
That is such a good trick. Now, the Mummy Mystery is such a brilliant effect. Is that your favourite one?
Yeah, it's one of my favourites.
And your brother's here as well, isn't he? He's fallen asleep. Is he awake? Ish. And which one did he? Because he got a trick as well, didn't he? Which one did he
I
get?
chose the exploding dice.
The dice explosion there. That's a cool one as well. Both part of the Amazing Magic range, which are amazing, aren't they? That's why they're called amazing. It's in the name, kind of a clue, isn't it? That's pretty good. So, and are you going to practice those and learn them?
Yeah.
And you can do a card trick as well.
Yeah.
What card trick do you know?
I don't really know what it's called, but I know it's something to do with telling what card you've chosen.
So you're like a mind reader. Wow. Can you read my mind? It's pretty blank in there, isn't it? Yeah. And so that's really good. And learn the Amazing Magic range is always good because there's some really cool tricks in there. And you can help your brother when he's learning his one as well.
Yeah.
You can help him, can't you? That's really cool as well.
Brilliant. Well, we are almost out of time. I've got another trailer to play in a moment as well with another new effect. Just want to say, we have had someone ask if we do lessons. Yes, we do. Just give the shop a call. We could do Zoom or in-person lessons. And get yourself on the Discord and join the Zoom.
Yep.
The Zoom chats. So that will always help. Trying to see what else is coming up here. Lots of great comments for you, Sam.
I think he's gone out.
Oh, has he?
He had to get out the door while his head was still big enough to get through that.
No, he done very well.
I think he's buzzing. I think he's probably gone to phone his mum and dad up and tell him. So I think they were watching. If they were watching, then hello. We met his mum earlier on. We've not met his dad yet. He's coming down later on to pick him up.
Yeah, no, he was great. So that brings us to almost the end of today's live. We have got another trailer to drop, but we will have another live launch happening at the end of this month. So keep your eye out for information on that. We've got a few exclusives coming up over the next couple of weeks as well. So keep your eyes open for those as well. And the new website is getting closer. We keep saying it is due to launch this month, towards the end of the month. So hopefully by the time we have the next product launch, we'll be doing that on the new site. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. And remember, Maxim's primer is now in stock. You can go pick one up from AlakazamMagicUK. Have you signed them, Wayne?
I can sign them. They're worth more if they're not. I'll sign a few of them for if people want them signed. That's fine. This is also an AlakazamMagicUK exclusive.
Wow!
You're the only magic dealer in the world, worldwide exclusive. You're the only magic dealer in the world who has these and can sell them.
Brilliant. So if you want to improve your performance and presentation, then this is the book for you. There's no tricks in it, right?
Not as such. There's a couple of tricks in there that. So when I was in Spain, I used to do the cigarette in the shirt, the old cigarette in jacket. But I used to use a shirt.
Yeah.
And I go through the workings of it, and I go through my script for it, and it's a brilliant trick. So I do run through things like that. So I do explain some tricks in the context of explaining how I've improved them and why and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not like the wedding book that had a section on tricks at the end. This is more about the other side of it, the presentation side of it.
Which is equally, if not more so, important than the effects you're doing. It's the presentation of them and the way you come across. And having a book like this in your library is very, very important, I think. And there's not many of them about. That's the other thing. They're really hard to get hold of and hard to find a good book that discusses presentation, especially like you were saying, stagecraft and how to handle a microphone and things like that. You know, that's information that you don't really get taught.
No. And it comes on the back of, the reason I'm releasing it on the 18th, it's the official release date, is the 18th of April this year is my 35th anniversary in Magic.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't look old enough.
I really am. I feel it sometimes.
Right, so shall we drop the last trailer?
Let's do it.
Cannot for the life of me remember what it is. Let me have a quick think.
I can't remember what it is either.
I'm going to try and remember. Hang on. Latricks. This is another AlakazamM exclusive, UK exclusive. So let's take a look at this.
If one day you've ever heard a spectator saying, "Could you also predict the lottery numbers?" Latricks is made for you. As a mentalism lover, the answer is simple. Do it. Latricks playing card is not buying a new deck. It is much more than that. During a 2-hour video explanation, I will show you step by step how to amaze your audience with 52 lottery ball printing on playing cards. Not only that, I will also give you 10 routines I performed for years, from basics and self-working tricks to technical and powerful effects. How to force, predict, read minds, but also everything to reveal your prediction. And of course, all stories you can tell to the spectators. No electronic device is needed to present these powerful lottery effects. Latricks, a lot of tricks for magicians and mentalists.
So once again, they are in stock and you can pick one up today. It's another AlakazamM UK exclusive. So that brings us to the end, Wayne.
Look at that, it's gone quick, hasn't it?
It has gone really quickly. We will be back next Tuesday with another live.
I'll be dialing in for that.
You'll be dialing in, yep. So I want to thank all our guests that joined us today. So big thank you to you. And also Sam for performing fantastically. Well done, Sam.
Yeah, well done, Sam. We do have a few other people in there. Hi, Bob.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to put your head on quick? Come on, quick.
Come on, Bob.
Come on, Bob.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
there you go.
Hi.
That's Bob. We don't know who he is. He's always in the. He just sits in there all the time. No idea. He does. I thought he worked here. I don't know, who is he? That's Andy's dad. Bless him.
Who's also a magician.
Who is also a magician. Very good.
Bob is a magician. Yeah.
Bob's a big fan of the. Bob's a big fan of the Amazing Magic range. Like that kind of Bob. Like them. So yeah. And we've got Laura and Lindsay in there as well, but they didn't want to come on the camera. Hi ladies! Hello. They're in there as well, they didn't want to come on, they're a bit shy. And Charlie wanted to come back on again because she loves the camera. Are you going to do your dance now?
Are you guys learning magic as well?
Us?
Are you guys learning magic as well?
Yeah, a bit.
You are?
A little bit. Well, I know, Laura, what did Sean get for you last time?
The sting.
Oh, the sting. Look
Ah.
at that. The sting or the ultimate sting?
The sting.
The sting.
The sting.
And Lindsay, I know Lindsay, you do sweet disposition, don't you?
Yes, yes.
With the there's another one that you were learning, wasn't there?
Little door.
Oh yeah, little door. I mean,
Brilliant.
that's a great trick, little door. I know that Sean's working on his ninja rings, isn't he? So I'm sure you've been picking up bits and that because he doesn't do it very well, does he? He's really good. He did it the other night actually, and he did one link, and I was like, do that again. That was really cool. It was really good. Now he's picking it up quite quick as well. So yeah, it's yeah. Well, you have to come on do some tricks next time.
Yes.
Maybe.
They said yes, they would, Pete. They went definitely.
That's brilliant.
They said next time, and Charlie can do a Sharpie dance.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Look at that face. Oh, I love that face. And you're going to, so next time you come down, you're going to do the dice. Oh no, you're going to do the mummy mystery, aren't you? Yeah, that'd be awesome. Look at that. We've got a whole lineup sorted out for the next Alakazam reunion. That'd be great.
Well, I must admit, I've really enjoyed this live.
It's been great, hasn't it?
Yeah. And it should have given you all the information you need to know about the Discord and the reasons why you should be joining up. And remember, it is absolutely free. It's a 365-day, 24/7 Magic Club that's there for you guys. Join it for free, and every night the guys are on Zoom, or almost every night. And whenever they are, they post the code in there, and you're more than welcome to join us whenever you fancy.
Yeah, we have people on from all over the world come on. We have people in Australia, China. We've got a guy on there, Steve, who's in America. He's on the west coast of America. He comes on almost every night. There's people all over the world who come on and join us. It's a really, it just brings the whole community together. It just shows that the world's huge, but it doesn't have to be that big. We can all be part of it. 100%.
Right, so that brings us to the end of this Alakazam Live. I want to thank you all for joining us this week. Big thanks to Wayne, and big thanks to all our guests for joining us and coming on and being part of the live. And thank you as well to you guys for joining us every week. Without you, there would be no live show. So thank you very much. We will see you next Tuesday, 2 o'clock. Right here on Facebook and YouTube. So until then, we'll say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.